All right. That should be it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Chef Yarneezy, the Pip Master. I am live today on one of my sites, and looks like Facebook and YouTube today. I am live on those channels. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm going to let's see, share the screen right here. That one. Bam. Now I am fully live. All right. So let's see what's going on. No need to monitor that one. Music is good. Music is going. All right. All right. So guys, listen, let me tell you something. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. And I'm gonna tell you simply why. I gave a prediction the other day, and I know there were some doubters and naysayers, but it's all good. That just did not see the light. I could have sworn I gave these numbers. Brother Isaiah, you there?
I'm here.
All right, all right, all right. I could have sworn I gave some numbers that this might sound familiar to some of you. I gave 33,282. Does anybody remember that number? Yeah, okay. I gave a 33,250. Does anybody remember those numbers? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. And then today I dropped in the chat 151. Did anybody see that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're at 207 right now, and 151 should be coming sometime today. If not today, guess what? It'll be there. So don't worry. Don't worry your little heads. We're going to trade against it any way we can if it does decide to go the opposite direction. However, keep in mind, I've been dropping nuggets all week, and I don't know who's been listening, but I've been dropping some serious magic all week. And I got a proposal that's popping right now. And I'm so excited because I believe what I have proposed is about to come to fruition. So, Brother Isaiah, looking at, and I'm going to use some terminology that a lot of you won't understand, and it's fine. A few of you may understand. Is my music fine? I want to make sure it's not too loud. Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm going to use this term, and I'm going to call it a choke point. Okay, I'm just going to call it a choke point. I believe choke point is being established today. And if it does, we're going to just sell today and have fun with it, because a choke point gives me an indication, and it's going to be actually a couple of hours so from this candle. So let's see what time this candle was formed here. That was at 1300. This is the 1400 candle, so it's 9 o'clock. So I got two. So as long as this candle right here stays below this 200, and then we get an open at 10 o'clock under this candle, I'm going to call some crazy stuff. Okay, it's as simple as that. The 3618 is my target. Okay, that's 32,792 on TradingView, which probably is somewhere in the neighborhood of 822. Okay, it's about 30 pips difference, probably still. Let me see. Let me check. I haven't checked this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, Will Kim is golden. Oh, gold man. Okay, that's a new name. Jimmy, Deetra, Dana, Dr. L.A. Payne, and Lakeisha. So that's who we have on right now. Let's get the numbers up because this is going to be a pretty good trading day. It has been already for several of us, but for those of you who are just joining, no pun intended. For those of you who are just joining, let's see if we can make it as amazing as it has already been. Brother Isaiah hit me early this morning saying, Doc, I see your 250 coming. That was at 400. That was 150 pips ago. So yeah, we definitely created some magic. Then Dr. LA, I saw her drop Chef's numbers from the other day, and bam, and I second that motion. But this is what I found unusual. Let me show you guys something that was an unusual move in the market yesterday. Okay, this was slightly unusual after news. Okay, so let's go here. Let's look at what's being. First of all, let me see who I have on the call again. I need to call on somebody. Where my girl at? Mia ain't on yet.
You want to take your notes off the screen? Happy Thursday, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Check Telegram, and then you can check Happy Thursday.
Thank you, Dr. Lay.
You better wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's go. You drink your coffee? No. No. You sound a little hoarse. No, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Okay. We good, y'all?
I'm sending you a message.
Well, you text me. You text me on the other phone. Okay.
I sent you back where you sent me, dear.
Okay, cool. Just make sure we're on the same page.
Always. Mm-hmm. We're always on the same page. So, guys, boys, girls, guys. So let's go back with what I was going to show you from yesterday. So, 1800. Let's go to 1300. Where you at? 1300. Where is the 1300 at? Right.
Oh, this is crazy. You just hit.
Huh?
We almost see it now. Oh, you know, I was about to hit you.
On what?
Oh, I did hit, baby.
On what?
I don't know. Wrong trade. I'm sorry.
On what, Isaiah?
Oh, that 1-7.
5-6 goal.
30. Let's 30 down.
You said on the 1-7.
Yeah, it was 170.
Oh, 200 to 170.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's about to come around.
Yeah, it's playing a little bit. That's all.
Oh, what time is it? The bell about to ring.
In about 15, 17 minutes.
I had the wrong chart up. No, we'll wait for that. Okay.
All right.
Maybe you need the coffee, dear.
All right.
I do. I've been up for a minute.
All right. So let me show you guys something real quick. Do you see this pattern? Let me take this off the screen so you can see it. So
thank you.
No, I gotta have my charts. I gotta have my lines, and it's going down. So don't thank me too early because it's coming back. It's coming back. So don't think too early. Look.
See, I can't even focus on. I'm doing the red EMA. Which one is that?
The 9.
That's the 9. Okay, I just want to verify that.
Yeah.
Is there a 5 on there, or there isn't a 5?
I didn't put the 5 on there. It's there, but I've got it blanked out.
Yeah, that's how I do mine.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's a 5-4.
It's a 5-day EMA. Yeah, it's just part of the DeLorean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a 5-day. They do 5, 9, 50, 200, 800. Where I really focus on 50, 200, 800. The 9 is just a rider. It rides the price action, just because of how it's set up. But if you look at it on a higher time frame, sometimes the 9 goes off on its own tangent. Let me see if it's there. Yeah, like here. See how the 9 kind of like is off on its own a little bit. That's the red one. Yeah. But all we're doing right now is duplication, guys. This is strictly duplication. And what does that mean? So this exact same setup right here. I can't draw because if I do, everything comes back. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I got a trick for you. Let's see, let me look at UK real fast. Hold on. Okay, UCAD is going to buy today. Good. That means US 30 going to keep selling. UCAD is in a buy momentum all the way up to the 800 134,987. I want some of that action. So I'll keep UCAD. I'll just get rid of Bitcoin for now and use US 30. And I'll do the third one from capital.com. That way I can still use everything here. I'll bring this back so I'll know where I'm going. Okay, so my next level of support is 33,032, which is 33,062 on your phones or whatnot. And let me move this one over here so I can really concentrate. Okay, good. All right, 1 hour. All right. All right, so what we're in right now is a duplication mode. And what does that mean? Exactly what happened here. So let me box this. And I'm so hungry. I did not eat this morning.
Oh gosh, this is becoming a recurring theme with him.
Yeah, I know. I got excited when I saw what was going on because I woke up to zeros, you know what I mean? Meaning I woke up to everything being hit. And I love that because I just said I'm staying in my trade no matter what, because I saw this. Okay, guys, I saw this right here. This was first. And then I said, man, is it doing the exact same thing there? Is it doing that here? So there's the new box, same box. Okay, same bet time, same bet channel. It's doing the exact same setup. Only thing it didn't do was pull up first and then shoot down. It's the only thing it didn't do. It did a light pull up here where it went above the 50 for a hot second. Right? It went above the 50 for a hot second right here. It set that doji up. Then it pulled back, came through. Then everything else went through here. So there's the bird's mouth. It went from top to bottom as like clockwork. Right? And now it's under the 200. So I have a philosophy. If we get another hour candle that opens under this 200, we're in for a nice drop to close out the St. Louis Arch, the crown, whatever you want to call it. We're in for a nice ride to close that out right here. Sitting pretty at 32,562 on the chart, which is 592. So roughly 32, 600 is where it should come down to if it's going to drop that low. If not, it's going to drop in this box, which the 3618, if you heard me say it at the very beginning of the call, this is my target, the 3, okay, on the charts. The 3618 is my target. When I get in this mode, the 3 is my target because once it crashes through, hits the 2, we'll get the resistance pull back to the 200 possibly, and then down to the 3 is the next target. Okay.
Give me that number again. You said 3. I got 3168, but I'm missing a number.
No, the 3.618 on the Fibonacci.
Got it.
Yeah. So that number is 32,823. That's my bottom target of 23. That's my bottom target number for now. And my low is 32,600. Let's just call it 600. Which well, my low is 32,508. Hold on. My low was 32,508, and it's been that since probably last Friday. Right? So I'm still yelling 32,508. Why am I still yelling that? Because there's a gap that it did not close. I don't know if it's going to show it. Okay, if you go to your phones on the 1 hour chart or maybe the 15-minute chart, you're going to see a gap here. It didn't close this gap. It's not going to show it on this chart. But on my phone, there is a gap that it did not close. So it's still going back to recapture and close that gap. I'm hoping it does it today. And even though it's in oversold territory, right? It's been look, watch this. Let me show you something. Oversold territory is a thing for US 30. And overbought territory is also a thing. So I'm going to mark both of them real quick. And then I'm going to go back to this side. So we're almost at a low. Look at that. There's still more. All right, let me mark one more. This is when it's real desperate that I do this.
You want to start about to be in a zone where well, she just gonna fall all the way down, ain't she?
Isaiah. Isaiah's like, Okay, so this is the 1 hour. Okay, this is the 1 hour chart I'm looking at. It still has room. Okay, let's look at the 1 minute and look at where the 1 minute is. Now you know we have plenty of fall room. Plenty of fall room. Okay, plenty of fall room. Now, don't get alarmed. This little move, it can go through 2 or 3 fingers and go up here, boom, hit the 800. That's no movement. That's only about 180 pips, maybe. That's no real movement. All right, so 231, boom, 231 pips is what that move would be. Let's look at the 5 minute to see if it's nope, it's not in compliance. 15, nope, it's definitely not. Oh, I like this. So look at what's going on the 15. I'm gonna ask somebody to tell me. I ain't even gonna do this to myself. Hold on. Let's see who on this call. Lakeisha, are you available?
Yes.
Thank you. Lakeisha, do you see something happening here on the 15-minute chart?
Hold on, looking.
Keep looking. Let me blow it up so you can see all this. Hold on. Control Z. This. Go back here. All right. Do you see anything happening that can cause the market to sell? I'm just asking.
Did it cross?
No, it didn't cross. Okay. It did cross here. It did cross here, but then it kissed here. That's a kiss.
Okay.
So, but keep going with that thought. So now what do you think is going to happen?
It's going to buy it up so that they can cross?
No, not necessarily. Let me get you some help. Let me get you some help. Dana James, are you available? Or are you working like a Hebrew slave?
Not the slave today, sir.
Amen. Dana, what do you see happening here on the 15-minute?
Well, sir, I see that it is oversold in the RSI.
Yes.
And that, well, I mean, it's going to have to buy back up in order to push the sale back in.
Yes. So Lakeisha was on the right track. I just want to know, let me ask a specific question. What do you think the 50 and the 200 are on their way to do?
Oh, to cross.
To cross where?
To do a death cross.
But cross what?
At what point are they going to cross?
Where are they going to cross? What are they going to cross? They are not crossing. They kissed. What are they going to cross in order to create further movement for us to be sure that it's going to sell more?
Will be the 800.
Who said that?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, you better go on with your bad self.
Yeah, like they falling down, they can go right through it.
My old head couldn't even run with that one. Yes, Jimmy. Look, let's illustrate this. This is the move. Okay. There's the 800. There's the 200 doing this. Now, the 200 may not cross the 800. It may kiss it and do a looper, right? But just because of that fact, this is what we're going to look for. We're going to look for a possible pull up because we got to get out of this black and then a shoot down through that zone.
5 minutes to the bell.
Thank you. So that's what we're looking for. Let's look at our numbers for the bell. Cletus. And then we're going to start giving some numbers here. You already have 200 to 170. I'm not going to trample on top of that. That's already a good one. 200 to 170 is real good. There is a way down to get to 200. There is a way down to get to 200, but we're going to be real cool. So let me show you something real quick. Let's look at these times. Let's see, 1400, where you at? So the 1400 candle is a red sale candle. The 1410 candle is a buy candle. The 1415 candle is a buy candle. Both way action. Why? Because we are in the gutter on the 15-minute, but we're not in the gutter on the 1 minute, which means we have room enough to push down here for the initial, but it has to buy up in order to get this out of the gutter. It's at the bottom. It hit my last line on my RSI. So it has to do some type of bounce movement in order to get your PAID. So we're going to look at our first move. Give me a second. Let's go back to the 1 minute. See if it goes above this. Let's see. That's 211, which is 231. So 230. And that's 2. So let me do it with these numbers first. So 210. 230. Okay, that's 20 pips. Okay, so we're looking at 230, 240 to 260 for a buy move. Okay, 240 to 260 for a buy. And we're looking at, we got 3 minutes. Oh, let me go to my chart. 240 to 260 buy stop. 240, 260. You did? Okay.
I'll put one in there for you, but I'm going just above the 200. So it's 20 to 50, 332, 20 to 50.
20 to 50. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. And while I'm doing that, that looked like it's about to activate already. Hold up. Hold up, player. All right. Something just activated. That activated.
Was that a buy?
Yeah, that buy activated.
That was 20 to 50.
Uh-huh.
That's a zone, ain't it?
Yeah. It's actually 40 to 60.
Is it okay? It's 40 to 60, or are you saying the actual zone is 40 to 60?
No, the actual zone, Isaiah posted that, I think.
No, he posted the trade.
Oh, okay.
20 to 50.
Well, that's the same zone. Yeah, it's the same zone. 40 to 60 is a zone as well. It's a 20 pip zone. And look at this right here. Let me show you guys. 40 to 60 is really 10 to 40 to 60.
We're still in the two. Okay, so that's for when it buys up. Got it. Right? Because where are we? I'm sorry, not in this. We're in the 300s, but this is for it when it goes back up. Everybody clear on that? That's a pending order for Isaiah is getting in a trade for 320 to 350. All right.
All right, give me 1 second. I got to be prepared for this move too. All right. Let's see, here we go. All right, and it's off to the races. Opening bell hit. Opening bell is there. And it's moving. And we hit 40, 60 hit. Okay, that's the initial. Isaiah has a high. What's yours, Isaiah, the higher one?
320 to 50.
320. 320 to 350. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
320 to 350. Okay, so that's going above that 200. Right here.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. You called 240 or 340?
He called 320. I called 2. Isaiah called 3. My trade already hit.
Got it. Okay, we're in the 300 neck of the woods now. We're say at the bell, we're buying up.
Yep. So that's what I called. I called that. Why did I call that? Because I told you guys this was in the gutter.
That 15-minute candle was a blue candle. Am I correct? And no, it was a doji.
It was a buy candle.
1 minute was a blue candle.
The 1 minute was a red. Oh, you mean the
15 minutes?
Yeah, it was a blue candle.
Yeah, it was a blue. And then the 15-minute one was a doji with a blue doji. Okay. I'm keeping a tracker for us.
All right.
15-minute blue candle. So we are buying up. So that is consistent. Here, okay, what's the market going?
All right. So we have this one is about to hit. What is that? What is that one? What is that? That's red. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong chart. Okay, got it. Let me blow this sucker up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, got it. All right. All right. So that is a resistance line. Also, 350 is a resistance. So we're looking at it hitting that resistance and then possibly doing a reverse. That one hit.
Damn, baby. Damn,
Okay, that's two out the gate. 2 out the gate.
We can hear you. Project a little more.
Oh gosh, I got the microphone and everything. Hello. Testing. All right. All right. All right. So now we're going to wait because we may get this pull back because that is a level of resistance. Let me see if it's going to push through there. And if it does, where we're going afterwards. Let's see what's the next level. 360. So I'm going to wait because we are definitely overbought. 15. Oh, we got a little bit more room in the 15-minute to go to this flat bottom, which is 33,373. Let me look at that real quick. 373. So it looks like 353 to 373. Yes. Let's look at this real quick. Let's look at that. 1, 2. That is going there already. 353 to 373. Good Lord. I ain't even get time to put it in.
Which one?
I wanted to give 353 to 373, but it's already beyond, so I'm not going to give it. I'm gonna wait. Good. Good. Because the overall move,
I'm at 330.
yeah, the overall move is sell momentum today. Even though it's going to buy up to get out the gutter, which it just did, the overall move is still in the sell momentum. And it hit the 1618 on the Fibonacci on the 1 minute chart. Let me look at the 5. It hit the 50. Okay. So as long as we stay under this 50, we are good. Let me look at something real quick. Where's the reverse pivot point?
Where's Kenneth Golden?
So she's on here. She was. All right. So let me look at this for some sell action. So here is that 33,300. All right. So we're going to take 300 to 270 is my next one. 300. For a sale.
300 to 270. Oh. That extra 3 is throwing me off. Since we're in the 300s now, I'm like, what are you talking about? So, and then the other one, what was the other one? That one is 3. That one's going down to 170, right?
The one from earlier?
That we're in.
Yeah, that's 200 to 170.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, why is this doing this work?
All right, let's go back to the one so I can see what's going on. Let me see if it's gonna try to push up to that one that I was gonna give. I doubt it, but let's just wait. Be patient. We are definitely an over. What is that, Ralph?
Yes, sir.
Ralph.
Quiet.
What up, Ralph? How you doing, man?
Doing well.
Man, that's awesome, man. Good to hear your voice, bro. Good to hear your voice, man. All right, let's see. All right. Come on down the cherry tree. Come on down the cherry tree. And what this is, guys, what I gave you the trade back in the mouth. That's all that is. It's a trade back into the mouth. This is going to be a very back and forth day, though. I'm just letting you know. Just because it did a lot of selling and it's straddling the fence on the 1 hour. Okay. I like for it to be clean. So right now it's a fence straddle. All right. It's straddling the fence right here. What does that mean? What do I mean by straddling the fence? Well, simple. It's not clean above or below. It's in between. So it's straddling the fence. You know how you sit on the fence, one leg is on the right, one leg on the right, left. That's what this is doing. You got one leg. You know what? Because you're not a boy. We have, and it hurts. Look, it hurts. Okay. If you sit on the wrong way, it hurts. That's all I got to say. But when you're sitting on a fence, when you're straddling a fence, because you climb a fence, you put one leg over, the other leg is still on the right, then you put the other leg over. This is a straddle the fence. I like for it to be clean. So I'm looking for at 10 o'clock. If we get this pullback now, starting now, we start getting a lot of pullback, which that's what I'm looking for. Then that opening candle at 10 should be under the 200. That would be amazing for everyone. Why? Because that's going to give us sell momentum down to this 3618. So I'm cool. We cool for now. Yeah, we cool. Just wait.
3618
on the Fibonacci.
On the Fibonacci.
Yes.
36%.
Yes. So that is what I'm looking for the play to be. So it's going to give us this back and forth crap, this movement, but that mouth is real. Believe that the mouth is real and it likes to go in the mouth. Now, I told you that it could push up early on. I said it could push up to this 800, which is 231 pips from where we started, right? Which will give it clearance on the 15-minute chart to at least get to the 50, right? Right here. 33,436. Let's look at it on the one.
It's kind of weird though that it's moving like this right now.
Well, it was you got to remember again, we coming out of a gutter move, right? On the 5 and the 15. It was look, that's the bottom. My red line is the bottom. Like that's it. Right. So it had to push out of there. It's barely in the purple, right? It's barely in. And it can go back in the purple, which would be amazing. Back in the black, but I think it wants to pull out of that purple some a little bit more. So it's giving us this back and forth crap. That's all. So it's to me, it's balancing off the 15-minute right now. It's not really balancing off the 1 because ain't nothing really there for it. It ain't balancing off the 5 because it's under the 50. I think it's balancing off the 15 just because of where it is in the RSI. So I think we'll get another push. That 5, what did I give? 573.
This thing ain't even have the strength to blow somebody out of an account, is what I'm saying right now.
Does it what now?
It's like mild. Go anyway here right now. That beast is not, unless she wants to go ahead and work up now, but I'm just saying for bill behavior, I don't even see 100 pip range for the bill for what it
Yeah.
since the bill's right.
It's my joint right here.
Or it has to, you know, it always has to.
But we got this, and we also have this 200 that we need to get under on the one. So right now it's playing on top of the 200, right? Which that's my telltale sign typically for a buy up, right?
Say that one more time.
That's my telltale sign for a buy up.
Explain what you see.
Oh, all of these candles are opening above the 200, which is typically a telltale sign for some more buy action.
To the 800.
Yeah, so
Or is that the 50? Your 50 is underneath?
that's the 800.
Right?
The 50 is underneath. Yep, that's the 800 up there. But let's see what happens because I do have several straddling the fence. So if it does get ready to push, guys, we're going to take another buy at 360 and we'll take 360 to 380. So get ready for that one as well.
But according to the setup, the candle has opened. Am I correct?
Yeah, it did. Was it?
I'm about to buy up.
360. Well, I gave a 360 to 380. That's a 20 pip trade.
You said 360 to 380?
Yes. Where is that one at? I don't remember that. 360, 380. Okay, there it is. I got it.
Well, consolidation right now. Where are you, sweetie? 293, that's 300. Well, she's just hanging out there. Did we check the news?
There's nothing today.
Nothing?
Yeah. Yeah, nothing really today. This Philly Fed thing didn't it's nothing. It wasn't nothing dramatic to make the market move.
We got a little GBP.
Yeah, it's really this ain't no movement though. It's no red folders. There's only two orange, and somebody Mesters is speaking at 940. But nothing dramatic. Let's look at FinViz. It's not up yet. I don't know why. Come on, change some colors, man. What's wrong with you?
That whole thing red.
What? US 30? Oh, everything here, you mean? Yeah, that's a lot of red. That's a lot of blood. It's bleeding, mama. It's bleeding.
Did you hear that Babe Savage talking bad about me in the chat?
No.
Now she up and crunk and telling all y'all good morning.
No. What babe? What babe say?
Talking about me working 50 million jobs.
Oh. All right. So you have a sell.
Good morning in the chat.
You guys have a sell and a buy. You got 300 to 270 for the sale. And you have a buy-in. I really hope it gets back under that 200 on the one. That would be ideal. But likely chance, So let's see where we at. Still playing. Let me see if it's a zone in here. Because it show establishing one. Let's see. Let's see, what is that?
Babe, why you on mute? Is it 5:00 in the
342.
morning? No, it's nighttime.
342.
Are you
322.
over here?
4222. That's a little zone.
I am, but I really am not supposed to be unmuting. Good morning.
Is that Babe Savage?
I didn't touch that.
Trade activated for the buy. Buy activated.
What is the number for the buy?
Huh?
What was the number for the buy?
360 to 380. Hi, Babe Savage.
Up on that one. I told you this thing was going to the 800. Look, you see how people be focused on the trade?
No, I said that because it's above the 200, I said it can push up to the 800. So I was given a trade up that way.
Got it.
So 360 to 380 was a pending order that I gave while it was still playing down here.
Just get ready to go there.
Yeah. And then I'm going to give trades up that way up until, and then what happens is even when it hits the 800, as long as this 50 is pushing, it'll come up, cross, and then come back down. So we'll get more sale later on today, but we did have two confirmations that it was going to do that. The first confirmation for me, honestly, was this right here. Yeah. Well, the low, it hits so low in the RSI, and that's why I gave one sale, and then the rest have been buys because of this, right? But I think once it hits the 50, like I said, once this hits the 50, I'm gonna set an alert. Once this sucker hits the 50, I believe at that point it will do some pullback and reverse action. So let's see. And that makes sense. Let's see what this is here. 33,542. It's not going that far. 33. Okay, so that's the one on the Fibonacci, 436. Okay, let's look at that. The one on the Fibonacci, 436. The 800 is 438. The 15 minutes 50 is 434. Okay, so it's all in agreement. It's all in agreement on three charts. What I just saw was this, guys. This is where I'm trying to see if it's going to be a reversal. First, we got the one on the Fibonacci, the 1% line, right? That's the gray line. That's where I'm believing price is going to push to and then reverse. That's at 440 on the chart, 470 on our phones. 15-minute chart, the 50 is sitting in the same location. The 50 is at 434 roughly. So 474 on our phone. So about 6 pips difference. And then the 800 is sitting at 440 as the one on the Fibonacci on the 1 hour. Okay. So that's three different types of confirmation that price could push up to that point and then hit a stopping point and do a reversal. So that would be real nice to see all of that come into play. I don't believe it's going to push really above the 50. And if it do, it's just going to wick above the 50, possibly the 33,460 or so on the 15-minute. Let me look at what the 5 is doing. So the 5 is trying to set up 3 fingers, 2 and 460. Okay, so that would make that true. That would make that theory true if it does that. So that means the 50, if it does push, the 50 is going to do this. It's going to get to the 800. Then it's going to reverse back down. The 200s are going to cross in. And then they'll death cross again here from the looks of it. So if that's the case, let's see. That's white. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm seeing possible happen. Let's see, the 800 is going to cruise. It'll kiss that. And there, let's see. So that's what it could do, possibly. Let me see what that looks like on the 5. Yeah, that's about the 200 and 1 hour. Yep, that's the 1618 and the 15-minute. That's the 50. Okay. So we got a few things going. Let me control Z, 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 Z. There. Got it back out. All right. So we got a few things working this morning. Few things working. And I have a zone, a possible zone. It's trying to establish. I don't think it's that great yet, though. It's only like 44. It's only like a 10 pip zone right now. Yeah. That zone is between 330. Actually, it's a 15 pip zone. It's between 330 and 345. There's a little zone there. So let's see if it hits 345 from this level. And we're still above the 200. So not looking for anything dramatic just yet because we are above the 200 EMA. And we have a doji that is, now this is a doji. Let me look at it here. So there's our doji. And we have a crown shape coming up. So we got a few things working. We got a crown that can possibly hit here. We have price action still playing above the 200, even though it's slightly straddling the fence now. But price action is playing around the 200. And then we have a doji that's working right here on real candles. So this is our return doji right here. This is where price will return to. So that sale, that 300, 270, it will be coming. I just don't know when, but it is coming only because it has to return to this doji right here. Right. And there is a window of opportunity. This green area is an area of return. Okay. That's all this is. It's an area where price can and should return to. So what happened with the call that I made the other day, when I was saying, hey, these are my lows and blah blah blah, and there was a reason for that. Everything has a return area, right? So this was my first return doji, guys, right here, and it returned there this morning. That's why I was giving those numbers, 33,321 and 33,250. That was a return doji at 300. And then 50 pips below is my theory always after the doji, which it did. Right? That's my theory. And it has worked time and time again, so I'm going to stick with it. But we do have the 50, which is the mouth on the 1 hour chart. So it hasn't played in it at all. It only went straight through it. So I'm not leery about any trade. I'm not leery about the buy. I'm not leery about the sell. It's just going to do what it's going to do, and we're going to be in it. I'm not getting rid of anything simply because we have a both way movement action going on. And until this thing tells me different, then that's where we are. So we have a one buy at 360 to 380. We have a sale that is 300 to I think it's 270. Did that one active? Nope, it didn't activate. 300 to 270. Yep. 300 to 270. Okay. 800. 800. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all of them. So now we're getting some under the 200 action, but this is a choke point trying to happen on the 1 minute. Ooh, let's see what that's all about. So we're gonna look for some bounce action off this 50. That one sale activated. 300 to 270 activated.
I think I'm getting a cold.
Uh-oh, no.
I need some time.
We ain't speaking that cold. Get that cold up out of here.
I need me some days. But I'm not feeling well. Ooh, God. Your focus better.
All right, give me 1 second.
Which one just activated? What's that, the 300?
300, 270.
270. Okay. Julie Brown. I don't want to complete that crown.
Sound like you was doing Rob bass. Golly, man, it's a lot of good Lord. These daggone messages. All right. Almost ready. We're about to hit.
Let's go. You can just go ahead and drop down and give me all my money. I told y'all, Isaiah is like that person in the back of the room that's always watching.
Oh, Lord. You need to.
Right.
Mister ain't had no sleep. You get that Janet Jackson song going in your head. We ain't gonna get no sleep. Because you ain't had now sleep. I think I hit you at what time was that? I hit you in
and I didn't turn that annoying ding that he has off on my other phone. So my phone and my iPad kept dinging, and I was like, if Isaiah does not go to sleep, at least I know it was you. Wake you up. I'm like, why is this thing dinging? Oh, I gotta fix that. It's gonna be a no. It's a no for me.
No, for you.
All right, so let's see what it is going to be. Let's see what it is going to be. Da, 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 da. I want to know why my camera is not working today. This is bogus. Bogusness.
The broker don't want nobody to see your face.
Is that what it is?
Like, nah, son.
Right.
Down. Let's go.
It's playing on it. It's doing what it's doing what the brokers do. Janky being janky.
Stealing folk money. Penny by penny.
Penny by penny by penny by penny. I keep hearing songs. I keep hearing songs, Dr. L.A. Payne. Yeah, I just hear minute by minute by the Doobie Brothers. Oh, here we go with some tomfoolery. All right, it's trying to goat rope, but
the bill we started at about 200.
All right, let's see where we're at 10 o'clock. Let's go to the 1 hour.
135.
Oh shoot! Oh, that 1 hour, man. At 10 o'clock, it straddled. It kind of straddled the fence. Ah. Let me look at it on my phone. Oh, yeah, it's straddling the fence. Kinda. Come on, price action. Come on.
Oh, that's it, right? That gold is over. Tim, you got your little gold pips?
Got my little golden pips now.
I ain't fooling with gold.
Yeah, I ain't one of those.
Gold can kick all the rocks. I can talk about it, but guess what? Gold is in the mouth. Gold is coming down.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh yes, gold is coming down to Kim's range. I will take Kim's range, FYI. I will take 1749 to 1739. I will take that. Yes, ma'am. It's consistent. Look at it. Watch this. Let me go to the 4 hour. Look at Kim's range. Look how many times price goes through there. Blue doo, blue doo 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 doo. All this is look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is Kim's range, and I'm going with it. 1749, 1739. That's going to be my trade on gold. I will take that trade because that is a good follow through. So I'm going to put it in as my pending order. Oh, yeah. So price is trying. Oh, it's trying to goat rope us. Okay, I got it. I got it. The goat rope is on. No problem. So one is going to hit, then it's going to come back and get the other one hit because it was right there as usual. As the in broker format, it stopped at 72. The broker's so janky. It stopped at 72. So we'll wait for it to come back down. We'll wait for our body hit. It's kind of like what was going on with yesterday. Remember yesterday we were waiting for that body hit, and that sucker finally hit. It took like an hour and some change for the body hit. And then the sell kept hitting that 600 to 630, that range kept hitting, and it hit all night just about. So it ranged for like 100 pips.
How do you make your charts play, fast forward and play?
Oh, easy. Let me show you.
What feature is that?
Let me show you.
It's like, how the hell is he doing that?
Let me show you. Let's go to this chart here. All right, guys, look, this is how you can play back just to see what action does. So you go to regular candles, not Fibonacci. You got to go to regular candles. You hit the replay button, blah, and then you go to where you want it to replay. So let's say we wanted to go here. Bow. There it is. Here's your play speeds down here. 3 times, 10 times, 1 times, a half, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So let's keep it at 3 times and let's play. So this gives you indicators as to how EMAs move, how price moves on the EMA, and why we're getting numbers like we're getting. What is it doing? Where is it going? You play it back and you'll be able to see what it did before.
Wait, go back. Now, how do I go back? Show me how to go back one more time.
Pause. Okay, you want it from the beginning?
No, remember how you pulled the chart back?
Yeah, I got to go from the beginning to show you that. All right, so I'm going to go
switch my candles
to regular candles. All right, hit the replay button.
I press replay, yeah.
Now it automatically should give you this.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Click.
Okay. Oh, I'm cutting. I'm editing like software.
Yep, and then hit the play down here.
I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to press... Wait, press play again for me.
Right here at the bottom.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
Play. Oh, that's forward. Okay, play, go.
Okay, so let's say you missed something, Dr. LA. Let's say you missed something, right? Let's say, oh, I want to see that move again. Pause it. Yeah. And here's your replay. Jump to, go right back to it. Okay. So if I wanted to see why price did not hit the 200 here, I'll replay it back to here, right? And I'll say, oh, guys, look, here's a big trade, blah, 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 blah. We're going to look at it going to the 200 from here to here, right? 344 pips, right? But guys, we're not going to take it to the 200. We're just going to take it to support at 32,562. Let's redo that. We're going to take it to support at 32,562 from here, from the base of this candle. Bow. Bow. That's all we're going to do. I'm going to leave it there. Now we're going to play it. Bow. I like it.
Oh, I like it.
271 pips to your dome. To your dome. All right.
Oh, this is beautiful. I could watch this all day and night.
I believe me, I did. That's how I came up with that thing. Okay. I did. I watched it. I was doing this like a crazy man, a mad scientist. And I was like, I see it. I see it. I see it, Tim Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. And so now I want to show you guys something in a minute. I'm about to show it to you.
Really good for those who like to study the history of the trade.
Right. And this is what I'm going to show you with that history.
Yes, yes.
So do you see it did the same thing here? It did the same thing here as we're doing right now. Right? Right here. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm going to put a period separator here just for your viewing pleasure. All right, this one here, this one, and I'll make it. You can see that little red line, right?
Mm-hmm. To 9, right?
Yes, it's red. This one, the period separator. Let's make it white. Now, can you see it better?
Oh, I can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
It's vertical.
All right, I want to make this one the same.
You're now.
Yes, sir. Huh?
You have 60 to 80. You have 60 to 80, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and then the let's see, that 3320 is coming back around to 50.
3320.
It just hit at the bell, just at the bell, the first one.
The one I gave?
This is the one I put in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
It's coming, in other words, it's coming back.
320 to what?
320 to 350.
Oh, okay. Okay. Take it.
It's already there, bro.
Take it. It's back. It's below. So it's at 323. So it's playing. But lastly, okay. So these are period separator, guys. I do this to see how price repeats itself. So then I draw a line in between my period separators to see how many days in between price does these moves, right? So this one is off by a few hours, rather, right? So the amount of days in between these period separators, if you look at the bottom, is, let me get rid of this line real quick.
It's beautiful because if you're really looking at it, you can see it repeating itself.
Well, look at what day, guys. Wednesday, 2 November, Wednesday, 9 November, Thursday, which it was supposed to be yesterday. So really, it was supposed to be this candle. Let me show you. There's a consolidation. It was supposed to be there. All right, to get that next drop. It was supposed to be there, but it did it a day later. So let's move it back to where it is supposed to be. All right, but look at the time, 1900. This is the only one that's showing 9 because it was supposed to do it yesterday. Okay, so because of this, I was able to replay it back to this level and see the arch here, see the arch here, see the arch now here. Each time it has completed the arch. Okay. So regardless of how it bounces back and forth, you have to know where you are on the RSI on many time frames. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all of this. You have to know where you are on many different time frames. And it's very important to look at the lower time frames for overbought, oversold conditions. So you'll know whether or not I'm in a trade, Chef. I'm in a sale. It's buying. Is it coming back? Okay. All right. I'm in a sale, Chef. Let's try it again. I'm in a sale, Chef. But it's buying. What do I do? Lock the account. Let's start there. Let's lock it. Let's lock the account. Let's be cool. And let's wait to see. Once you lock the account, do your analysis. That way you ain't watching your money go down the drain while it's just tripping. Okay. So you lock the account, same trade, same lot size, right? So if you're in a sell for 0.01, now you're in a buy for 0.01, the account is locked. That means that nothing is moving, right? If you look at your, let me go to it. If you look at your free margin and equity and all that, if you look at your free margin equity, it's stopped, right? Because you locked the account, right? So now you get a chance to do your analysis. Now is the time where the rubber meets the road and you get to really see where you are as a trader. So Chef, I'm in a sale. The market is buying. Will it come back down to get my sale? Yes, but it has to buy first, because here, when I replayed this, here, it was oversold. Oversold. It was oversold. Okay. It was oversold here on the one, right? I'm going to do it 10 times. Flight. Now it's got to buy up. So now you're in a locked situation. Where is it buying to, Chef? Oh my God. Well, it might go to the 200 first, because that's an EMA, but it got to cross the 50. So here we go. Play. 50. 200. And there we are. Now, what's the next EMA? 800. Why is it going to do that? Because it's three fingers. It has to. It's a magnet. Right? But will it come back, Chef, is my question. So, yeah, I got you, man. I got you. So now what am I doing, Chef? Well, I'm buying now because I got the account locked. So now I can enter a buy to free up the lockup. Y'all tracking? So now I'm in a buy to free up the lockup so I can make profit while it's locked. Because I'm looking at the market go to the 800 or close to it. So I'm going to scalp. I'm going to scalp trade up because I got this lot. I got a buy and a sell, and I got one trade that's making me money. That's the trade I open and close. That's the only trade you open and close is the one that's locked. The one is unlocked, rather. The one is locked, leave it alone. I don't care if it's in heavy profit. Leave it alone. Unless your account is super maximized, leave it alone. Okay? So now, what do I do, Chef? What do I do? Now we're going to go to the higher time frames to track and see where we're going. Okay, I'm going to scalp up to the 50. So I'm going to take 30 and 20 and 30 pip trades up till it hits the 50. Or I can take it in one whop if I'm that confident. But I don't want to sacrifice my 1 cent trade that opened it up to go back to negative, so I don't keep locking my account. So guess what? I'm going to scalp, and while it's in profit, I'll monitor it. I'll take 20 and 30 pips at a time, but I'm going to monitor my trade just to keep profiting, because your equity will grow and your trade balance will grow under lockup as long as you unlock it with the trade. Now, Chef, oh my God, it's about to hit the 50. Good. What you gonna do? Now I'm gonna take sales scalps back down to my buy entry. The buy entry that locked the account. I hope y'all listening to this. So my sell entries are profiting. Okay, I did buys up to the 50. Now I'm doing sell back down, right? Now I'm doing sales back down because that is, okay, 15-minute chart. We already discussed that the 50 is going to eventually cross that 800. When that happens, these sales are going to go below the 800, which means that buy that I locked the account with, Chef, I'm within $10 now on that one buy lockup. What do I do? Close it. Now you can close that one either at $10 or at $0 or at $50, whatever. When it gets close and you see the sell momentum going, close the buy lockup. Hello. Close the buy lockup. Okay. Now you should only have the sell that's negative in your trade. What do I do now, Chef? Wait, because this EMA is telling me it's pushing down to your entry of the sale. Wait. You don't want to overtrade. So now you're waiting on that one single trade to go back in profit. Now the 50 has pressed down. Now we're in profit. What do I do, Chef? Let that sucker take profit. What do you mean? What do you do? So now you're out of your trades successfully. That is how you successfully lock up and unlock your account. Now that's magic. Boom. I just gave y'all serious nuggets. That was some serious nuggets because many people mess up the lockup. Because what you do is you take profit on the one that's in full profit, not knowing that it's wiping away your equity. Listen, I'm $300 in profit on that, Chef. You mean to tell me I can't take that? No. Go, all right, take it if you want to. Take it if you want to. And what it's going to do is you're going to see your numbers go down, not up. You're going to see your numbers go the opposite way because you unlock the trade that locked your account for you. The only way you're going to unlock that trade is to be profitable in the trade. That means price has to reverse to come back down for the sale. Now, what I like to do personally is when this sucker hits the 50 and I know it's without the shadow of a doubt going to reverse and come down, I like to put a sale in. And now that sale is watch your equity increase as the sale goes down to meet your buy. Because you still have one sale that's negative, you have a buy that's positive, and you have a sale that you entered that's positive. Now your equity is going to increase and your balance is going to decrease in negative, right? So once that sale trade comes down close to your buy, you can close the buy. Now you're in positive trade with a sale that you got at the 50 on the 1 hour chart. So now by the time it gets to the 800 again, you are 152 pips in profit. Your sale is down here at 33,212. By the time it gets from that 50 to 33,212, you are 200 pips in profit. Now your sale is in profit and the sale from up here. You can set the same TP for both and be done. That's how you do it successfully. I hope everybody caught that. I really do. I hope that was a nugget dropper for your head. If you did, give me a thumbs up or drop a 1 in the chat, in the meeting chat here. Drop a 1 if that made sense to you and if that's something that you need in your life to know to successfully navigate on how to get in and out of these trades that you are so stuck in the opposite way you can't see the forest for the trees. Believe me, I've been there and I still go there and I'm done that. Because trading is trading. I don't care how good you are, trading is trading. Sometimes I don't want to take an L. Sometimes I want to make sure that if I take an L, it's because I got a serious gain. Sometimes I take an L because I don't feel like trade no more. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it 100. But since I've learned this lockup game and we're about to hit on that 60 to 80 by while you're playing, I told y'all just to be patient. They're coming both ways. Bam! 360, 380, done. Done. Hold on 1 second. Okay, that's the sale right there, right there. Okay, got it. All right, let me see where we're going. Oh, we're going to the 50. We're going to the 50. All right. I'm on a pro trade. Yes, I am. Okay. going to the 50. All right, let me see where that is on the chart. Hour. The wrong in minute. Wait. 15 minute. There we go. All right. My next trade for the buy is 410 to 440. 410 to 440. I'm just putting it in. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, all in. But can you explain it again, Ralph? Ralph, you trying to get choked out? I know. I saw.
It's just, this is my question to you, because you drop a lot of nuggets. Is there a place where we can go to do what you did? Figure that out.
What you mean? Is there a place?
Like, I know that TradingView has videos and stuff like that, but are these things that you're telling us? You just tried them out and then you saw them work.
Yeah. So basically, Harry kept talking about locking an account, right? And I was like, "What is he talking about?" Because I didn't know what he was talking about either.
I don't know what that is either.
Right. So when I did it, I was like, "Oh, this stops everything." Okay. And like I've been in an account lockup for like 3 days, right? Because I want to make sure that I secure my bag. So the only thing about lockup account, make sure you understand this now. Swap fees are still going to go. All right. So you're going to see numbers decrease because swap fees are being charged as you're locked up. But but is it worth it for you for your overall gain? And that's what I came to the realization of. For my overall gain, is well worth it. Right? Look where we at, y'all. Where did I say it was going? Okay. That's where we headed. So anyway, in demo, I tried it first. I troubleshot it in my demo. And I said, okay. And so I was messing it up in my demo because I kept releasing the trade that was in profit. I said, this doesn't make any sense. So then I made sense of it. I said, okay, let me release the new trade. Then I guess I got to keep it locked up. Okay, let me try it. So when I released the new trade, I said, oh, my equity went up. And then it locked it at that amount. So let's say it was $1,000. I dropped down to 900. I did a trade, got me back to 950, and that trade closed. I'm 950 on my equity because it's locked up. So if I would have closed the buy and the sell at the same time, click, then 950 is what I walk with instead of 1,000. That's just an example. But I want to get back to my 1,000, and then I actually want to make 100 on top of that 1,000. So how do I do that? Well, my account is locked, so I'm scalping in the direction of the trade. So if it's selling, I'm selling. If it's buying, I'm buying. Right? But keep in mind, Either your buy or your sell that's locked. They got to be the same lot size. That's the key. They got to be the same lot size. You can't have a 1 cent trade sell and a 2 cent buy. It's not locked up. They got to be the same lot size. Now, whatever you scalp with can be any lot size of your choosing. But the lockup has to be the same. But keep in mind, if your scalp trade is higher and you run into another situation, when you lock, if you have to lock that one, you have to lock it with the same size lot size in the reverse again. So now you got a 2 cent buy and a 2 cent sell. So now you have a total of 3 cents both ways. Right? Only way out of a lockup is to continue to scalp outside of the lockup, but you can't close any of your locked numbers until price action starts getting back to that number, in my opinion. Okay. In my opinion, you can't really close them until price comes back to the entry or like near the entry. Like me, I don't want to take a zero because I'm already paying swap fees. So I'll take, so many dollars over my swap fee. So let's just use $50 as a round number. I'll take $50 and be happy with that versus a zero when price comes back down so I can unlock one of my trades. So now one is unlocked. So now I got 3 trades open. Now it's coming down to my buy entry that I locked it with. I closed that one. Now it's locked again because my sell and my buy that I locked it initially with is still valid. So now I'm scalping down to the next buy. I'm selling down to the next buy because the buy was purchased above the sale that was a negative dollar amount. Right? So because of that, now I'm in profit on the sale. I'm increasing equity and my balance. And now as approaching that buy, I get to close that buy once it's within 10 pips or so of the buy, 5 or 10 pips of the buy, close it, boom. So now my sell is still active. My negative sell is still active, but my sell that I got into, during the lockup is in profit, which should be eating up my negative number and turning my account from red to blue. Because by the time it reaches your initial sell entry, you'll hit on both of those. And that's lockup magic. All right, guys, get ready for this next push up. Looks like it's doing exactly what I initially called before it even ran there, which was going to the 50 on the 15-minute. I mean, I couldn't have called this play any better. I ain't gonna even front. I couldn't have called this play any better. I said on the 15-minute chart, I said, guys, it's oversold. It said it's low. It's got to pull back into the purple. Did I not say that? Yes, I did. Then I said, well, what I see is on 3 different charts, it's all giving me the same number, 440 on here. 440. Right? Now it's a little lower because the 50 pushed down. Let's look at the 1 hour. Nope, it's still 440 on the Fibonacci. So let's look at it on the 1. And it's still, 430. So 430 now. So 430. And what is that? So that's too high. So the 15, 420, 430, 426. Okay, so about 430. It's gonna hit that 50 on this chart. Let me pull this down so we can hear this famous sound. Okay, so I gave another scalp trade. So we hit 363.80. We hit, I think Isaiah gave 323.50. Okay, so we hit 20.50. We hit 60.80. Now we're in for what I give you, 400 to 430? Or 410 to 440? Yeah, 410 to 440. Which is our last one, because that's going to put us 10 pips under where we could be. All right. Does everybody understand that? Does anybody have any questions of that? Any questions? One time for your mind, your body, your soul. All right, here we go. All right, I am ending my broadcast. Whoever was joining me on the Facebook and YouTube, whatever else, say that. I'm out of here, guys. You see how we do it. I'm out on that one.